It was good with it, man. This is my first video in over a year. Real quick, this is my cousin's car. He's about to sell it. That's like his daily right there. He's driving a regular Accord. But this is just a quick video where I am going to explain just who I am and where I've been for those who are like subscribed to me and stuff, and just whoever watches the video. I did go through some stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna explain everything right now. Alright, man, hopefully it sounds good, but I'm just out here chilling. This time last year, like, I went through some shit. I got caught up and I've been gone for 13 months, but I am back and I'm gonna explain the whole story right now. So basically, alright, it was like July. This happened July 4th of 2022, July 5th, like around that time. I was going through some things in my personal life and I felt like I wanted to move, just start like a new life, switch it up, you feel me? So that was what I was about to do. I had all my stuff, like I was at an apartment with my brother, everything was cool, but I just noticed myself getting more and more like aggravated with just things, and I think there was just a lot of stress, like a lot of things was going on with me and I didn't understand, but I just felt like I wanted to get away. So around this time last year, I quit my job, and it was a really good job, but I quit, and then I just started to make more videos and started to do other stuff. I was traveling, I went to Florida, like on my IG and my story. What is that called? Like the thing on whatever, I forget what it's called, but like you can look on my profile, you'll see that I'm at the beach and shit. I was in Florida, and I went to my cousin's graduation, and shout out to my cousin. Like I said, that was his car, the one that you saw earlier in the video. But yeah, so I was just like going through a different phase of my life to where I was just like, I want something different, you know what I mean? So that's what it was. And so basically, July 4th hits, the lease is about to end, so I decide that I'm going to, just go. I was just gonna move. Like, I was like, all right, I packed my car up, the apartment's empty, I'm ready to go. So I just left, but I told people, but like, I did leave abruptly, like, I left very abruptly. Like, I woke up and I just left. So, I was gonna go to the west, I was gonna go to Nevada because I was like looking up videos on it, and like there's an area called Reno, and it just interested me for some reason. Like, I like looked at it, I thought it was cool, so that's where I was about to go, just see how it is, you know what I mean? But what ended up happening was, like, I got to New York, which is the next state over. Like, I'm in Massachusetts right now, next state over is New York, and I got there, I ended up kind of getting lost and shit, like, and I was just kind of driving around, and then I had to I had to navigate myself back on track, and I ended up doing that, and I ended up getting to Buffalo, which is like at the corner of New York, basically right next to Canada, all this other stuff, like right next to, keep going a little bit, you go to PA, and then you go to Ohio and shit. But I stopped in Buffalo because, like, all right, I just need to get some sleep, wake up, and then just keep going. So that's what I did. I got a hotel out there in Buffalo. It was straight, and yeah, I got some sleep. I was cool. So the next morning, what I do? All right, yeah, next morning, I decided, like, I just want to go to the beach, because I just like the beach. It's just a place to where, like, if I'm stressed out or anything, I'll just go there and I was stressed. I was dealing with a lot of stress, like, but I went there, I'm thinking this is a beach that is in Buffalo because it's right there. So I'm just like, there, I'm at the beach, everything's cool, great. I get there with no problem. I'm there, and as I'm there, I start to notice some stuff. Like, they have the beach houses on the side, and like it has flags. Like, you see how there's an American flag right there. Like, some of the houses had American flag, and then some had like a Canadian flag. So I just like, oh shit, what is? It made me think. Like, I'm like, oh shit, I hope I'm not in freaking Canada. You know what I mean? But it wouldn't make sense because I got here with no problem. There wasn't even like a toll booth or nothing when I was getting through. But so I was just on the beach for like an hour, and then I left. That's it. All I did was visit a beach, and then I'm coming back, and then I type in the hotel and the maps and shit, and I do that. That's cool. And when I do that, I reach a toll booth, which is like, why is there a toll booth? Like, I'm thinking, okay, I'm on the highway. New York has a lot of toll booths. Fuck it, you feel me? So I'm in line waiting to see what's going on, you know what I mean? Like, how there's a line of people waiting to go to the toll. There's a line, I'm chilling, I'm waiting. But for some reason, I don't know, I didn't have a lot of patience. And I saw there was an open lane, and I just went to Florida like the week or like a little bit before I went on this trip. So when I was in Florida, I passed hundreds of toll booths, and I was able to just drive. Like, they had the option, you could stop or you can just go and they'll freaking charge you. So I thought it was like that. I didn't know what it really was, you know what I mean? So I went to the open lane of the border, which I didn't know it was the fucking border. I stopped though. I didn't just keep going. Like, I stopped, I looked, there's nobody in the toll booth, you know what I mean? There's nothing going on. I didn't see anybody, and I slowly drove off because there were cars passing left and right, so I couldn't just keep going. And then as I drove off, I basically got chased down last minute by the Border Patrol, whoever they are. They popped my tires and shit, like all this crazy shit. And then they arrested me. Like, they claimed it was a high-speed chase, like, but it really was not a high-speed chase at all. Like, they said I was going 40 miles an hour and then like 70 miles an hour. Like, but how could I have done that if the tires were popped? And they never showed me the evidence, nothing. So, I know it's cap, but it did happen, and they arrested me, and then they brought me to like the place. I don't know what it's called. There's some type of place where they just were trying to ask me questions and stuff, but at the time I was not in the right state of mind, and I just was not able to answer these questions. So, they ended up just sending me to like a county jail in the area. I was in America, even though it was like between Canada and like New York and shit, I was on the America side. So, I was straight, I guess. But, all right, bro. That was my cousin. He's about to get his braces done. But, yeah, I was on the American side. I was in a New York jail. And then it didn't really hit me because I didn't know what I did. Like I said, I was not in the right state of mind, but I also was unaware of what I did. I didn't know what I did was like that. I didn't even know I was really at the border. So it took me a minute to like realize, like, oh shit, that's what happened, and this is what happened. And then it took a long time to figure it out. But once I did, I was like, all right, so that's what it is. All right. And so, this the whole time of me being incarcerated, I'm just thinking, like, within the first month, all right, I'm about to get out. This is not even a big deal. And then, like, you just keep going with it and shit. It's like, all right, second month, I'm about to be out. I didn't do shit. Third month, yeah, all right, it's taking kind of long. And that was the theme, I learned that the feds move slow with shit. So it's like, even though it was a very petty situation, I sat for 13 months. So, But I will say that everybody, even the marshals, all the people who was involved, they said they've never seen like that happen to anybody, like a situation like that, a case like that, just very unjust, like, you know, it's like a very negative experience, and just how long it took and everything, like, just it's not okay. I literally just got out like 9 days ago. It's the 17th of August right now, 2023. I just got out August 8th. I've been in there since July 5th of 2022. So that's 13 months and 3 days. And that's what happened just because I made an honest mistake. Like, that's it. No, nothing else. Nothing actually illegal about it. I was just unaware. But I realized that being unaware in America is like, you can't be unaware in America, you know what I mean? They don't care. You don't get no sympathy for that. You gotta be up on everything, you know what I mean? So it's just like a messed up situation, because people from like Buffalo and shit told me that shit happen all the time to people. Like, they'll take the wrong turn. Like, the way it's set up, like, over in that area, you could easily take the wrong turn, and then you can't turn back around. There's no way to like take a U-turn or nothing, like, so you have to go in that area even if you didn't want to. Then you gotta deal with whatever they're on, you know what I mean? So, but I didn't even have nothing. Like, most people, they might have some shit on them in the car. Like, bro, I was about to move, I just had shoes in the car. Like, these niggas like, had my shit in the impound. We had to pay bad money. Like, there's so many levels to this shit. It's a crazy situation. But I just want to like put that out there, because I know people have questions. For the people who do know me, and then like the people who are subscribed, like, it's been a minute since I've been out and shit, and I look different. Like, I got braids now and shit, like, as you can see, and then my beard is a little bit longer. But yeah, man, I'm just blessed to be out here. I'm blessed to be alive. I just appreciate life, and that's just really all that matters. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I have new like opinions on like the justice system and certain things like that. But like, just all in all, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I just take it day by day, step at a time. And I feel like I see things for exactly how it is. But yeah, so I will say this again, quick recap. So basically, to keep it simple, I spent 13 months and 3 days in the feds for accidentally passing the Canadian American like border. That's it. And if I had just waited in line that day, this would have never happened. Like, they would not have arrested me. Like, I'd probably be there for the whole day, and they're questioning me, but I probably would have been able to go through, and they'll just be like, don't do it again. I would hope, but it's really just because I passed through without stopping. But I was just ignorant to what was really going on. And a lot of people can say there are signs everywhere and shit, which there were. It's just, like I said, for me, I wasn't in the right state of mind. And, I'm just thinking like everything's Gucci. Like, since when would this happen to anybody just trying to go to a beach? Like, this shit would really never happen unless you're in that area, or if you're in like Michigan or any of the northern areas that border like Canada and shit. Like, that's the only way. Like, it's like a once in a, I don't know, just the chance of this happening is insane, but it did happen. So that's why I'm like just letting people know, like, if you're ever like in that area, like Buffalo or that type of area, just be careful, because there's a lot of ways to get caught up. Like, I spent my birthday in there, you know what I mean? Like, it's just really messed up. You feel me? But it's all good. I'm not really worried about it. You feel me? I'm gonna definitely turn up. I'm still do what I do, still make content, and just have my fun. But it might take a little bit to get back into things. Um, I just talked to my boy. Like, I just saw him the other day. I've been keeping up with him while I was in there, and he was saying like something has changed about me. And I just know for sure, like I'm never gonna be the same after that. Like, why would I be? It's not like I'm gonna change who I am. It's just naturally I'm going to change due to an experience like that. It's like a traumatic experience. Like, nigga, I never did nothing in my life, never got in trouble, no record, no intentions of that. Like, I'm just look at what I've been doing for the past year. Like, that was my whole year up until that point. Like, my last video I made was probably in May or some shit. Like, and then that just happened. Like, hold up, man. Just waiting for these ops. But yeah, I think it's just a crazy situation, and you just have to be aware of how things are, because with the way life goes, it's just nobody really cares at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? People act like they care, like, because the shit is like, when it's on the news, you know what I mean? Like, it's broadcasted to everyone, and people act like they care for the moment, but like nobody really gives a fuck. So the best thing you can do is just like put yourself on game to certain things, give yourself knowledge on things, just get a better understanding so you're not like assed out. That just goes for anything, like just through education, school, like job. Like, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. Like, I learned a lot of shit in there for sure, and it changed my perspective, just maybe for the better. Just based on like how I was moving too, like little things. I just feel more. I have a better perspective on things, and just I feel good. I'm just thankful though, for real. Like, thankful to be out, and thankful I had like a couple people who was really with me and just kept me straight. You know what I mean? But, so that's basically it. I don't want to keep this video super long, but I just know this is something that I wrote this down while I was in there, like, make a vlog about what happened. Like, and I was going to do more stuff, but I'm just trying to keep it simple. This is my 9th or 10th vlog, maybe. I've made a lot of vlogs in the past, but not a lot of people know about them. But the way I'm gonna post it on social media, it'll probably show like all my vlogs and shit. So, if people want to keep going, that just threw me off. The dude's either yelling at someone, I don't know. But yeah. With that being said, I'm about to get up on out of here though. If you did watch this whole thing, shit, follow me on Instagram. My content creator Instagram is Dame Theo, same name as the channel. I also have Dame Theo Media, which is like, I do photography and shit every now and then, And then I got my personal too, but it's like, I don't really post much on that one. But shit, if you want my personal, shit, hit me up. But with that being said, I'm about to get up on out of here. I'm about to actually do something right now. Like, I gotta get certain accounts set up again. Like, I'm back in the world right now. It's been a whole freaking over a year, my nigga. So it's like, as you can see, just I gotta get right, But and I'll take off this shit like just for the video, show my hair. So yeah, I got braids right now. There's my car right there. Like, how the hell was I in a high-speed chase, supposedly? And then my car right here with no problems. But yeah, I got my hair braided. I did that, before. Like, I did that before I went to court, you feel me? I had to get it right. It still looks good, still fresh. That's how you know. It's just recently happened, but still gotta hit up my barber, see what's going on with him. But yeah. But with that being said, I'm about to holler at y'all. I'm probably gonna do some videos on this too. So, that being said, check y'all later. Peace.